Hello, how do you do? My name is Dan, and this is How Do You Whiskey? Today, we're going to beat a dead horse and we're going to talk about Henry McKenna 10, Bottle and Bond. What I can tell you about it is that Henry McKenna came to America in 1837 from Ireland, settled in Kentucky, where he set out to create a better bourbon using his family recipe. Today, Heaven Hill offers Henry McKenna single barrel, which is aged for 10 years and satisfies with Bottle and Bond requirements. To be labeled Bottle and Bond, the whiskey must be product of the distillation season and one distiller at a single distillery, aged in a federally bonded warehouse under U.S. government supervision for at least 4 years, and it must be bottled at exactly 100 proof. Additionally, the Bottle and Bond label must clearly identify the distillery, where it was distilled, and where it was bottled, if different. So another thing about the Henry McKenna 10-year, so for all you bourbon nuts out there, this is barrel number 5920, barreled on 11/13 of 08. Henry McKenna single barrel shares the same mash bill as many other Heaven Hill brands, and I'm going to get to something else very soon. But this has a mash bill of 78% corn, 10% rye, and 12% malted barley. Though it carries an MSRP of around $45 to $60 here in Chicagoland area. So let's go ahead and let's pour some. All right. So right away we look at the color. Got a nice amber color, golden amber. So, I mean, not bad. 10 years. Legs on it. Pretty good. Sticks to the glass pretty well. So right away I get that honey. I got some spice, almost some pepper, some coriander. You got the typical vanilla. You got the cherry. It's pretty much a simple bourbon, but smells like bourbon. Let's go ahead and taste it. So right away, we get all the honey and the sweetness, a little bit of a burn on the back end. I get a little pepper, just like I said, just in the nose. Let's go for another sip. Getting some oak in there too. Seems to be a little heat, so right away it hits you. You get the typical bourbon, but then it right in the middle of the tongue has a lot of burning sensation, and then it kind of cuts off. For a 10-year bourbon, I'd expect more, and I know that it's 100 proof. I got this bottle last year. It was retailed at about $24, right in that general area. And nowadays, just like recently, I was at a store. They had one out there. Guy thought he was getting me something special, and it was 45 bucks. And I said, I'm still trying to get this one down, and I know that every bottle is different from a different barrel, but I will tell you that this one isn't my favorite. And I've had a good one. I've had a good one elsewhere at a restaurant, but for some reason, I'm just not super attracted. Now, it's not bad, but it's not, what I would expect for a 10-year. I got a bunch of other 10-year bourbons up there that I would much rather drink other than this one, especially at that $45 rate. At 2024, all day, every day. So, I just expect a lot more. It just almost has a rye flavor at the end. And people that know me, I'm not the biggest rye guy, but this, yeah, just something about it has a bad aftertaste for me. So I'm gonna put this to the side. And where I'm going with this is that there is another Bottle and Bond out there that has the same exact mash bill from Heaven Hill. Also at 78% corn, 10% rye, 12% malted barley. And at a much lower price range, you get yourself nice Evan Williams Bottle and Bond. So what I can tell you about this, Evan Williams, founded in 1783 as the first commercial distillery in Kentucky. Evan Williams built his distillery along the banks of the Ohio River. Of course, at the time he had no idea, but over the years, Evan Williams bourbon would go on to become the second largest Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey producer in the world. This is Evan Williams Bottle and Bond 100 proof. There you go. Retails $15 to $17. Today, somebody posted they got a bottle for $10. All day, every day, twice on Sundays. Pick it up. So now I'm going to go ahead and pour this. Screw on cap. Stay classy. All right, so with this, I'm going to compare the two. I know there's more in here, but it almost seems a little bit, it's a shade or two darker than the Henry McKenna. So what I can tell you about this, it has to be at least 4 years old, at least 4 years old. Who knows what they're putting in here over 4 years, but it's, even standing side by side here, I'm looking at the bottles. This one tends to be just a little bit darker. All right, so let's go ahead and nose this. So right away I'm gonna get that honey. I get like a powdered sugar. Like a hard sweet candy. It's just very easy to just breathe it in. I could stick my whole nose in there. It just doesn't have that burn that just singes your nose hair, which is a good thing. All right, let's go ahead and dive in. Cheers. So right away, that vanilla, the honey, I even get like a dark chocolate note in there. It's really good. You got the caramel, like a burnt caramel. This is just so good. Let's go in for another one. Oh yeah, like a salted caramel. So good. Not over complex in any way, shape, or form. I'm telling you right now, it's under 20 bucks at most liquor stores. It's fantastic. It's just such an easy drinker. It has the same mash bill as this Henry McKenna 10-year Bottle and Bond. I'd say all day, every day, I'm taking this one over this particular single barrel. But I'll be holding on this one for a while because I'm going to be drinking this one 4 times out of every 5, unless I'm doing a taste test such as this with friends and family. But anyways, this is Howdy Whiskey. I hope you learned something. Hopefully this gave you some kind of knowledge of, hey, I don't need to spend the $45 and very hard to get behind the case Henry McKenna 10 when just 8 months ago it was on the shelf, at 25 bucks. And now people act like it's the dying breed. But I will tell you this is readily available. Hundreds of bottles everywhere you go. Hopefully that helped you guys out, and look forward to doing more reviews with you. If you get a chance, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're on Instagram, you'll find me at how_do_you_whiskey. My name is Dan, and this is How do you listen?